Welcome to the Car Guys. Well, this is it. Jason's here and we're about to reveal what car I've chosen for his Portugal car holiday challenge.
2,000 miles in a car I've never seen before. Eek!
So where am I going now? Well, obviously I couldn't decide between the last two cars. So for the challenge I've already bought the Phaeton, as you know, but now I'm off to pick up the second favourite car that I just couldn't let go. So right now I'm on my way to pick up an Audi RS6. I just picked up this car then from CL Cars, just outside Ringwood in Hampshire, from a lovely lady called Hayley. So this is my first ever drive in an Audi RS6, apart from the test drive. And I mean, what a car. What a car this is. It is so beefy and muscular and taut. You have to be a weightlifter to drive this car. Steering is really heavy. You can really feel that four-wheel drive system working for you. You've got every electrical gadget known to man in here, every possible driver aid, beautiful luxurious leather. We've got carbon fiber. We've got all of the things that make a sporty super saloon, or in this case a super estate, feel sporty and special. This is a sure-footed car. There is lots of traction. When you put your foot down and it goes, and it really does go, there is never a doubt in your mind that you are not going to find traction and then you're not going to be rocketed towards the horizon. So I mean, this is a proper rocket ship, but at the same time it feels like it's made from granite. I cannot wait to see Jason's face when he sees this car, because he wouldn't really have expected me to get one. You got a huge boot, and it looks beautiful, and it's got the body kit, and it's incredible in here, and it's as fast as you can possibly imagine. It is a lot of car for the money. It really is. So it's got the space, it's got the speed, and it's interesting. This is another one together with the Phaeton, which is bang on. So I'm going to hide this away in the garage, and then Jason is going to have a choice. Do you want to open door number 2? You don't know what is inside door number 2, but that's the risk. You can either take the Phaeton, or you can gamble and go for door number 2. This RS6 is going to be sat behind door number 2.
Today is the day that we go and pick up the new car, the new surprise car for the road trip down to Portugal. We're super excited. We're not entirely sure what it's going to be.
So here we are, we're right here in front of the garage. The car that I've chosen is just behind those doors. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling quite nervous, actually. I'm not sure. I know what your sense of humour is like. Some sort of three-wheeled tuk-tuk vehicle that's got 2 back seats, like a pickup tuk-tuk or something. It's got loads of luggage space, but I'm hoping that it's not as raw as that.
I wouldn't be that cruel. I mean, you can at least get 5-seater tuk-tuks. A reminder, Jason has absolutely no idea.
No.
I've had complete free reign to choose any car I want, but the criteria had to be big enough for a load of luggage, 2 kids and Jason. It had to be pretty sporty or fast-ish, at least.
At least.
It had to have air conditioning.
Got to have aircon.
And it had to be a bit quirky or at least interesting.
And fairly reliable, so that we can actually get to Portugal and back. That was the only other stipulation.
What? I'm not sure that was one of the stipulations. Before I reveal the car, I should say thank you to all of you for suggesting ideas of what cars to go out and buy. Many of you were spot on. There was loads of other choices as well. To be honest, I could probably have bought 5 or 6 cars for this challenge. You know, thank you very much for all your suggestions. And now it's time for the big reveal.
Oh, the garage door's opening. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? There isn't a car there. Here it comes. Silver. Silver. Yeah, it's a Phaeton. It's a Phaeton. Everyone was right. Oh, amazing. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Your challenge car, Mr. Taylor, is the Volkswagen Phaeton.
It's like real wood and everything.
Oh, very real wood. Chestnut, actually.
Chestnut?
Yep.
How do you like them onions? Wowzers. Has it only done 67,000 miles?
Yes, it has.
Jesus Christ, it's not been anywhere.
And quite funnily, when I bought the car, it was showing in kilometres, and they were selling it in kilometres. And when I bought it and took it out of the dealership, found the button, just pressed a button, changed it to miles.
No, really? Oh my God, this is amazing.
This, my friend, is a V10 turbo diesel Phaeton.
Jesus.
Therefore, you're getting
so
fuel economy and torque and speed.
Is that like 600 pound-foot of torque or something?
553 pound-foot of torque.
Jesus.
Yep. So you got economy for the route down.
Economy.
It's still fast. It cruises like you would not believe. This thing could sit doing 155 miles an hour with not one movement, with not one shake for days.
Audio, TV, crikey, look, all these buttons. What all this? Oh, hello. Individual rear air conditioning.
Yep, 4-zone air conditioning.
The boys are going to love that.
Permanent 4-wheel drive.
Permanent forward. That's why it feels planted. I suppose you need it with 500 pound-foot of torque though.
18-way adjustable, full leather, beautiful comfort seats.
These are lovely.
Yeah.
You're not going to get
Most
bored sitting in
comfortable
these.
seats I've ever sat in. Absolutely incredible. It's got all the toys.
Hey!
It's got an 80s or 90s phone. Chestnut wood throughout. You got incredible sumptuous leather. It's got all the toys. It's got one of the best air conditioning systems in the world.
Built-in warning triangle.
Do you want to know the extra criteria best bit that I happen to have delivered?
Check that out!
Screens in the back.
Oh,
DVD player
God.
feeds the entertainment system. This is the DVD player for the entertainment system, which sits in the back. Let's see what we've got. You very often see things left in the old cars. Let's have a look. Yep, here we go. Olsen Vanden, Flintstones, and of course not forgetting Epic. So I think Jason might be a little bit pleased with my selection for him. It's a superb luxury vehicle with all the trimmings, all the quality, all the power that you could ever want.
And a first aid kit.
And a first aid kit.
Okay. It's very quiet in here, isn't it?
It's very quiet. Yeah, we should probably. Oh yeah, you get quite.
Oh, that's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is the same engine that they had in that tow. Do you remember that Top Gear episode where Jeremy Clarkson towed a tree out with that Touareg?
It's this. Engine.
It's that. This is the same engine.
It is the same engine.
This is the same engine.
That's the one I always wanted in the Touareg, was the V10 diesel.
There you go. And this is it. This is the engine.
It gives you quite a lovely muscle car roar when you get on it.
Oh, that actually pulls. That pulls really quite hard, doesn't it? Oh, we're going quite quickly.
If you point this at some twisty alpine hairpins, I think you'll probably be in trouble quite quickly.
You think?
Yes.
You think it would lose its body control fairly fast?
I think it weighs about, well, it weighs 2.5 tons.
Does it now?
And it can go very quickly, but there's only so much the laws of physics can help. It will shift its 2.5 tons from 0 to 60 in 6.9 seconds.
That's pretty bloody good, isn't it?
It's got about 308 brake horsepower.
Okay.
But the crucial numbers to look at is 553 foot-pounds of torque.
That is just mega.
Or 750 newton meters.
Is that what it is?
If you want to go into wherever Newtonia is.
It kind of knocked Mercedes and BMW off their pedestal a little bit, because they had innovations on this car that weren't seen anywhere else.
They didn't sell well at all, which is great now, because you can pick them up for next to nothing. They're still as brilliant as they were when they were launched. So you're still picking up essentially an S-Class
Yeah.
but for Ford Focus money. Reflex silver, this colour is.
Reflex silver, like Duran Duran.
It is just like that, yeah.
Reflex silver. Yes, I'm very, very pleased with my Chariot. Right, so that was the first drive in the Phaeton. It's got loads of torque, it's got loads of power, and it will sit on motorways all day long, which is exactly what we need.
So actually, against all the odds, you sort of quite like it.
I do really like it. I do really like it.
I was quite worried actually.
Thanks for watching the reveal video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it as much as I did. Don't forget to subscribe, like,
Whoa.
What?
The challenge isn't over.
What do you mean the challenge isn't over?
There's a twist to this challenge.
There's a twist?
Yep.
What's the twist?
You don't know this. You, my friend, have a decision to make. Do you gamble the Phaeton that you know you've got
again
for what we have in door number 2?
You can't do that. That's not fair.
If you choose to gamble,
do I lose the Phaeton?
You
completely
lose the Phaeton, and you have to take whatever is in those doors.
That's too much. I'm not sure I can make a decision like that. See, I really like the Phaeton though. I love all of the big wafty torqueness, and I loving all of the massagey coolie seat thing. Is it a saloon car?
No comment.
Oh shit. Oh, I don't know. Stop there. Oh. Okay.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to gamble.
He's going to gamble.
It'll be terrible, isn't it? I'm going to regret this, aren't I? I can't see anything yet. What is it? Are you shitting me? Is that... Holy f***, seriously? Yeah, I'm a winner! Seriously? You're going to let me drive with that all the way to France? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. What does that say? What does that say? Holy shit! You've got it in the perfect colour as well. Oh my god, that's amazing. Seriously, an RS6.
So you're glad you gambled?
I'm glad I gambled. Don't get me wrong, I love the Phaeton. The Phaeton is, oh, it's a f***ing Avant as well. Oh shit it. It's a blue RS6. Are you kidding me? I could literally cry right now.
Are you feeling a bit emotional, eh?
I am actually, I'm feeling a bit teary.
Why is that?
Well, because you're a very nice person.
Cut it.
I'm literally blown away. I don't know what to say. I'm literally f***ing speechless.
So between the two then, is it a clear choice? No comparison.
There's no comparison. Before we get overly excited, can we just tick off the requirements?
Okay.
So, is it reliable?
Yes.
Has it got air conditioning?
Yes.
Yes. Can it seat 4 people in comfort?
Yes.
Yes. Has it got enough luggage room for 4 people in comfort?
Yes. Is it mental fast?
How fast is it?
It's mental fast.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like frighteningly fast?
It's stupid. Ascari blue.
Is that what it's called?
Which is the launch colour.
Is it?
Yes, it is. With all the body kit. Low mileage, one lady owner.
You really have been having fun, haven't you?
Very nice lady.
Is she? Very nice lady.
Very nice lady. Hi, Hayley.
Hi, Hayley. Audi RS6. I mean, what an incredible, iconic beast of a machine. So my first impression is that this steering wheel is very small for the size of the car. It almost feels like an aftermarket thing that someone's bolted on.
It's quite heavy steering as well, isn't it?
It is quite heavy steering.
I assume because of the 4-wheel drive.
And the 285 section front tyres.
Oh yeah.
Woo, that's Jesus, that's sprightly, isn't it? Isn't she sprightly?
Isn't she marvellous?
Crumbs.
Lovely tennis speed.
Crumbs.
This thing. Yes, let's engage the beans.
Now, beans, anyone? Oh, truth. This is, I mean, that's...
And now I would brake like the fire.
Wow. Well, they're very good, aren't they?
Brakes are good.
They work.
Yeah.
It says 12 miles to the gallon.
Good. Well done.
Yeah.
Still want it? Go on, give it some beans.
Jesus. That's
got a bit of pork, isn't it?
That's fairly quick.
Yes.
Wow.
And four-wheel drive means it's completely stable while you're doing it.
You're just not. Yeah, that's pretty frighteningly fast.
Yeah.
You can see why this is a bit of a supercar killer, can't you?
Exactly. And perhaps at this moment I should highlight the fact that the rear brakes do need replacing relatively soon. They are technically about 80% worn.
Oh, so we've got 20% left.
20% still to go. So
loads then.
yeah, exactly. But when you feel that power and then you combine it with the weight of this thing,
Yeah.
you now know why it needs such good brakes.
Yeah.
They are good.
It's a nice place to be, isn't it? It's all kind of very, very Germanic, if that
Very
makes sense.
futuristic.
Yeah.
And yeah, clean and efficient.
Clean, efficient. Kind of know we're only here for one thing and one thing only. That's getting across continent with 4 people with luggage as fast as we possibly can.
Yeah, like your hair's on fire.
Yeah.
Comfortable? Comfortable from the back?
Comfortable from the back. Well, that's always good. Because, you know, he's got to spend a lot of time back there.
A lot of time. It's got good aircon in it, as you'd expect.
Ticks the box.
It's fast, it's got loads of luggage.
Yep.
It's very comfortable in the back.
We get bikes on the roof.
Yeah, stop saying that, it just makes me nervous. I hate the idea of bikes on any roofs.
Only after 10 minutes behind the wheel, I can absolutely know why people are so enamoured with them. It is so planted, it is so stable.
So yeah, what do you reckon?
Loving it. Loving it.
You've had a Phaeton today,
Had a Phaeton.
and you love that, and now you're in an
I know.
RS6.
I just love cars, right? I love cars.
So you sure you want to take this one?
Yeah.
Definitely this one. You don't want to take the
Yeah.
other one? 'Cause I'd
No.
quite like to drive. Don't do that thing like you Essex boys normally do, which is
What's
drop it back off with 4 ball tyres.
Oh, so sorry, you thought you were getting this back?
That is never
This
happening.
is never,
You are never seeing
never
this
happening.
car again.
This is the command centre, so this is where all the magic happens. It's a pretty standard, bland Audi interior. You know, it's functional. There's nothing spectacular. Although I do quite like the carbon bits. They're quite nice. I think they're a nice little extra bit. Multimedia system, everything you can possibly want, really. So this is the latest generation body shape of the RS6 from Audi. The difference between this and the previous model is that it's now lost the extended wheel arches and they've moved down to the RS4, which actually makes it a bit more subtle as a car. Another feature of the front end, which I'm absolutely loving, is the enormous wheels. Look at the size of these things. 21 inch, 285 section tyres. 285s, that's just ridiculous. If we open up the what can only be described as cavernous boot, and it really is a really big boot on this. Quite a nice feature is when this goes up and down with the boot lid, which is quite good. This is the bit where the kiddie winks are going to sit, but it's quite good in here. They've got their own personal climate control. Seats are firm but comfortable, so that's quite nice. And yeah, there's quite a lot of space. I mean, there's loads of leg room. As you can see, I'm a fully grown adult, despite what Damien will tell you, and I've got plenty of leg room, so they'll be fine in here. Right, so I suppose you're wondering where it is that we're actually going in this amazing blue RS6. So let me get a map out. When I first came up with this plan, I didn't realise quite how far away Portugal was. So we are literally starting in London here, and then we drive all the way down to Folkestone, where we get on the old train right across to Calais, and then from Calais into Paris, and then we're going to be staying in Paris for a couple of nights, which is quite nice. Going to have a little bit of sightseeing tour with the boys, be very good. And then from Paris, staying in Limoges for a couple of nights. Then from Limoges we run across through Bordeaux into Spain, and we're going to stay at Pamplona. Down to Madrid, we head over down
to Faro.
So that's the route, and then we're going to do that on the way back, which is obviously why I needed a car that could get us there and back. So thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, ding that notification bell, leave comments, and follow us on the next video where I jet across Europe to our destination in Portugal.
In the Audi RS6. See you later, guys.
Cheers.